Good evening. Today is 17th of August, and my name is Naganath Bhagwan Rao Banate. And today I'm going to discuss about JPA in Java. So let's start. So first of all, JPA stands for Java Persistent API. API means Application Programming Interface. So basically, JPA is an interface, and which is used to, uh, it acts as a bridge between the object-oriented programming and the relational database. That means JPA it's just a specification. That means it does not perform the any operation itself. The some other mappings such as uh, Hibernate such as ibatics which implement that JPA for perform the operation or for storing and retrieving the data from the relational databases. So this is the main function of JPA. It that when we want to store the object in the relational database, we need to convert that object into the row which is stored in the relational database, because relational database means we can store the only a data which is formatted in the rows and columns, that is the tabular format. But our object is in the form of it cannot be in the form of tabular format. That's why we use the JPA, which provides us the that convert this object of Java classes into the one row of the relational database table by using the tools such as tools like as a Hibernate, ibatics. So it's basically JPA is basically a interface which is provided by the Java, or and whenever we want to store the object in the databases, JPA first map that object up into the that related database and store the. And whenever we want to retrieve also, this is from the database table. It's also vice versa convert that row into the object, and we can access that object. So there are there can be relationships which are used in the association, such as one to one mapping, or one to many mapping, and one many to one mapping, and many to many mapping. We can first in the first one to one mapping, we use the annotation one to one, which is used to map the one entity to the another single entity. That means we single entity map with the another single entity. The next is a one to many mapping, and for that we use the annotation one to many, and it is used to map the one object to the multiple many objects. So similar, the next is a mapping like as a many to one mapping. In this one entity, many entities is mapped with the single entity. And the last is a many to many. In this mapping, the many entities mapped with the many entities, and so this is the some relations of mapping in the JPA used internally. So JPA contains the basically JPA, we already discussed about the JPA just the simple interface which is implemented by the various tools. and it is act as a bridge between the object oriented programming and the relational database. And that's mean we can store the objects into the relational database in the form of in the tabular form, and we can also retrieve that tabular form data by in the objects. So I think this is a main function of JPA, and I think that's all about the JPA. So I can stop here. Thank you so much.